story is seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of a railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Lie, 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 Hey guitar friends, welcome back to another tutorial. This time we're doing The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel. If you'd like the tab, it is in the description box below on my Patreon page. You can find the link there. I want to let you know that I did on my little performance thing, I did it with a capo on the 2nd fret just because it's easier for my voice. But the actual studio recording is a tune down the guitar a half step, it's an E flat. But I'm going to teach it in standard tuning, no capo. It's the studio version is, you'll hear different guitars in it if you listen to it, and I'm just taking the little intro that's in there, and then the rest of it is just the Travis style finger picking that Paul Simon does. So let's get on to it. Okay, so that little intro I was talking about is for the left hand. Let's put our 2nd finger on the 3rd string in the 3rd fret, and our 3rd finger on the 2nd string, and our 4th finger on the 1st string. Okay, now the right hand is going to do the same pattern for all of this. It's going to do a middle finger, index, and thumb. Okay, so we're going to go play the 1st string, and then take your 4th finger off, and then play the open string, and then your thumb's going to play the 2nd string. Okay, so that's. And then you're going to play the 1st string again, open, 2nd, 3rd. Okay, so same thing, M, I, thumb, M, I, thumb. So middle index, thumb, middle index, thumb. So we have. And now we're going to do the same pattern, and we're going to take off our 2nd finger this time. And do that again. Okay, so far we have. And now our middle finger is going to play the 2nd string as we go to a C with our 1st finger. And then our 3rd finger is going to play the B flat, which is the 3rd string and the 3rd fret. And then your thumb is going to play that open. And then one last note, you're going to play the C again with your middle finger. So those last 4 notes. Okay, so the whole thing. And a little faster. That goes right into a C as you play a C chord. Okay, and now comes just the basic Travis picking pattern. And what you can do for stability for your right hand is you can put your ring finger on the 1st string and just leave it there, because we're only going to be using thumb, index, and middle, and very seldom are we going to need to play the 1st string. Okay, so just go ahead and rest your 3rd finger there, and that you can be more accurate with your thumb, your index, and your middle finger. Okay, Okay, so the pattern is on a C chord. I'll show it to you. It's thumb, index, thumb, middle. Okay, that's all it is. So we'll just do it on a basic C chord. Thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. Now the thumb is always going to play either the 6th, 5th, or 4th string. So if I call out one of those strings to play, you know it's going to be the thumb playing it. And if I call out the 3rd string, only the index finger is going to play the 3rd string, and the 2nd string, only the middle finger is going to play it. So think of all your fingers as having a home, and they're not going to deviate from that. Okay, so you've got 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2. But as he goes into the song, you can start off on the C chord with your left hand, but now you have to move up your 4th finger to where your 3rd finger was, and your 3rd finger to the 6th string. Okay, because you're going to alternate the bass. So you're going to go. Okay, so it goes through this pattern. Again, and then he starts singing. Okay, then you just play the same thing for I Am Just a Poor Boy. I am just a poor boy, though my stories. And then on Seldom Told, you're going to play the 5th string, and then you're going to do a little walk down, 2nd finger in the 2nd fret, and then open string as your left hand goes into an A minor chord. And in between those bass notes going down, you're going to do a little index playing the 3rd string open. So it's going to be like this. Okay? And then on the A minor, you go back into the pattern. And the bass note's going to be the 5th string for both of that. So now you have stories seldom told I have. Now on Squandered My Resistance, for a pocket full of, you're going to play a G chord, and you only need your 3rd finger on the left hand. You're going to then go to a G add 6, which you're going to add your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then you're going to add your 4th finger to make it a G7, all the while keeping your 3rd finger on the G. So I'll show you how you do that. So you 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, hammer. Okay, hammer 2nd finger right on the 2nd fret. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, hammer 2, 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, hammer 2, 6, 3, 4, 2. Okay? Called out the numbers of the strings, and you know which fingers belong to those strings, so that's all you need to know. It's not too hard. It's a little tricky maybe when you speed it up to get those hammers in there right on time. Squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles such are. Then when you get to mumbles, all right, you just take that 2nd finger off again, and you have just an open G. Mumbles such are. Now you go back to the C, promises. Now I like to just, instead of just going straight to that chord, I find it easier to go to the C, and then when it's time to put my 3rd finger on the G, then that's when I go and I make the full 4-fingered C chord. But you can do it however it's comfortable for you. All lies and jest, still okay, so now we're there, all lies and jest. And just on a side note, I always thought that he sang all eyes and chest, imagining a big mean boxer. But no, it's all lies and jest. So, all lies and jest. So you're going to do the same walk down you did before when you did seldom told. Seldom told. All right? So from all lies and jest, you're on the C, going to the G bass. All lies and jest, still now you're going to go to a G, just with the third finger on the sixth string. Here's what he, and then you're going to go to an F with 4 fingers. Wants to hear and disregards the. Now you on the rest, you're going to play the C, and then you're just going to strum it once. So, and then you're going to pick the second string and the fifth string, while your left hand goes to the B and the D. So B on the fifth string, second fret, and second string, third fret. And you're going to pinch those, and then you're going to just go to the C with your first finger, and you're going to pinch that with the open A. So let's do that whole section. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. And now we get to a G. So now on this G, you're going to play 6, 4, 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3. Okay, 6. It's different from the regular Travis picking pattern. It's changed around just a tad, a tiny bit. 6, 4, 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3. And then put your second finger down on the E and hammer your fourth finger. So you're not coming from an open string, you're going straight from the second fret to the third fret. And then you finish up with 6, 2, 4, 3. So you're going to take your third finger off after you're done. So I'll play that slowly. 6, 4, 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, hammer, 6, 2, 4, 4, 3. Okay. And now you get back to the C with the regular pattern. Okay, so that's while he's going, okay, he's doing that part, he's just kind of humming. Okay, then all the verses are the same, except for one verse adds an E minor. And that is the verse where he talks about that I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me. And then he goes, bleeding me, going home. Okay, he just does that same thing he does when he what we did in the first verse. Okay, when you add the second finger and then the fourth finger on the G. So the G adds 6 to the G7. But the E minor to the A minor is just the same Travis picking pattern that you've been doing all along. Okay, now the only other thing we have to talk about is the chorus. The chorus is just lightly strummed with the back of his nails, like this. Okay, so it's just down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so la la la, la 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 la, to E minor, la la, back to A minor, la, to G, la 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 la. Now he goes to an A minor 7, la 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 la, and he goes to a well, it's an E minor 7, or you could call it a G with a B in the bass. And then back to C, and then he starts picking again. So I'll just play that through so you can see how it goes. La la la, la 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 la, So that's all there is for this lesson. That's just the basics of how he plays it. Sometimes he, might play it a little bit different here and there, little variations throughout the song. But that'll give you the basics of how it goes. And then from there, you can just make it your own. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we'll see you in the next one.